Hello, citizens of Benderburg. Let's take a look at what happened in City Council just this past week regarding the second reading of the budget.
But by supporting it, it does sound like, based on how these things are being written, that somebody did something wrong or intentionally wrong, or that the city manager or now the city attorney or people that were in closed or whatever are doing things intentionally wrong. And we're casting doubt on our city leadership again.
Wow, did you hear that? So, in the process of once again defending staff, Stephanie Reed tells us what she really thinks. She calls the city manager's department our leadership. They are not our leadership. We didn't elect them. And they don't care about us. That's made clear. The last mandated public hearing, the city manager's department didn't even show up. Remember? The chairs were all empty. They should have been there to defend their budget. They didn't even show up. Why? Well, because they had already told Reed and Feraldi to adjourn the meeting before it even started. We've seen videos on that. So what Reed was trying to do was to defend something that happened that we're not really going to get into, but Winter Benda, the city manager, and Donna Witt, the CFO, had gone up to New York City to meet with the main credit rating agencies that set the rates. They evaluate the financial health of cities, and then they influence the cost of municipal bonds. So they told these credit rating agencies that Liberty was going to grow their on-campus enrollment by 20% within the next few years, but Liberty denied that projection. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, once again, Reed trying to defend staff and calling, that's the biggest thing, calling the city manager and that department our leadership. She has no idea what her job as a city council member is. We've talked about there needs to be a tension between the city manager's department and city council members. City council members have oversight over the budget. They need to always be pressing down on city managers' budgets, which tend to grow, and we tend to have excessive spending. And right now we are in an unchecked period of excessive taxation and excessive spending. Why? Because you have 4 people on council who are not doing their job. Those 4 are Team City Manager. They're not Team Lynchburg. Reed, Feraldi, Taylor, and Wilder are Team City Manager. And this whole process is deeply disturbing, and we're going to listen to what one of the council members who is on Team Lynchburg, the true Team Lynchburg, we're going to listen to what Jacqueline Timmer has to say. She has always been very reasonable and worked really hard to try to defend citizens, protect their rights, keep taxes as low as possible to cover what is necessary, and try to find the best ways to get the things that we want. Let's hear what she has to say about this whole 2027 budget that just got passed, boom, like that, with no real input, scrutiny, or oversight.
The budget process has genuinely grieved me. And that might sound extreme and that might sound ridiculous, but we aren't having discussions about what's real from this dais anymore.
So for those of you who love Lynchburg and really want to see it prosper and flourish, you need to really think about who you're going to vote for tomorrow. Thank you. Signing off.